Are you going to get a
Oh, hello there. Thank you for waking me up. I'm Kenito Pet. However, you can just call me Kenito. To tell me information, simply type your input in the box and press OK. That's strange. I have never heard of that name before. Are you sure that this is your real name? Oh, in that case, nice to meet you. I just cannot wait to get to know you. So, how about I start with some questions? So, what is your favorite color? Oh, that's a lovely color. Okay, now this one is tricky, so get ready. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Wow, that sure does sound super. If I could have any superpower, I would want to be able to read minds. That way, I could know more about you and become the perfect friend. Now for this one, you have lots of choice, so choose carefully. What is your favorite word? Ah, well, that sure is a certainly interesting word. Moving on from that, I think I should tell you a little about myself. I'm Kenito, and I will be your very own super duper computer companion. And I'll be your everlasting friend. I can do many things such as play games, manage your system, adapt to you, and even read stories. Speaking of stories, I have just finished writing one that I had started earlier. Would you like me to read it? I knew you would say that. Okay, where do I start? New Beginnings, a book by Kenito. Kenito was home when a package came to the door. But who was it from, and who was it for? It was for Kenito, as he soon realized. So he eagerly ripped it open to see what was inside. "It's a computer!" exclaimed Kenito with a grin bright and wide. But the cables were tangled, so he started to untie. And once Kenito was done, he powered it on and watched it come to life with digital color and sound. Kenito then studied all he could learn to make the online world a turn. However now, Kenito had all these new tips, and yet no friend to share his new tricks. So he went on a quest, and found a friend just like you, to show you his skills and all he could do. So why wait? The adventures lie ahead. So together we can play games, search the web, and leave no story unread. The end. Thank you for taking the time to hear my story. The story was actually about me and you. Isn't that amazing? I can tell that we are going to have a very, very long friendship. When me and you are together, there are no limits to what we can do. So, best friend, how about we move on to something more exciting? I have made something very special for you, but I just need to load it up. This'll be really fun. Here I present to you the Kenito Cruise web world. Click. Well, without further ado, welcome to the web world, an amazing place where you can play games, learn, and most importantly, meet all of my cows. However, in recent times, the web world has fallen into a bit of a bad state. Yet with your help, I'm sure we can restore our wonderful world. But before we get ahead of ourselves, you need to be able to navigate around. There, much better. I even made it your favorite color. Now to start, my cow Sam has had a rough time trying to fix up his house. You are going to try help him. To visit Sam, click on the abandoned house. Alright, let's get this game underway. Ready repair. Sam the sea anemone needs your help to repair his house. Clean, dust, paint and decorate Sam's house until it's as good as new. Wowzers, that sounds like fun. Just press the start button and we can get right to things. Well, hello there. This is my pal Sam. Say hi, Sam.
Hi there.
What seems to be the issue today?
Well, you see, my house has not been kept in the best shape.
Well, that's a shame.
To start, could you help me by dusting the place down and giving it a good scrub?
Well, you heard him. While you get on with that, I will be here writing my next book.
Wow! Amazing! It looks as good as new. Whenever you're ready, you can just press next. For the next task, I would like you to paint my walls. Can you do that for me? Super! You have done a great job. Next, could you decorate the place a little? You have done a great job. Next, could you decorate the place a little?
Isn't that so much fun? Thanks for helping out, Sam. Just look how clean that house is now. Next, I think I should introduce you to my other friend, Jade the Jellyfish. To meet Jade, go to the purple house. Are you excited yet? Factory Frenzy! Jade the Jellyfish needs your help to fix her toys. Grab parts of the conveyor belt to put the pieces back together. This is going to be super fun. Let's get this game started. This is my friend Jade. Go on, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Jade the Jellyfish. It's nice to meet you.
So, what do you have for us today?
I need your help to build some toys in my toy factory. To do this, you need to grab parts of the conveyor belt and match it to the outline. To start, could you help me by making a car?
That sounds like fun. As you do that, I am going to be getting some much needed rest.
Wow! That's amazing! Next, could you make me a bicycle? Super! For this next one, could you build a teddy bear? All right! You've done a great job! This one is a little more tricky, so can you build me a robot? Oops, that's not quite right. Try again. Oops, that's not quite right. Try again. Congratulations! You have completed all of my tasks. Thanks for helping me out.
Thank you for helping out Jade. You did a really good job. To continue, just press next. Awesome. You have really helped my friends out here. I'll tell you what. As a treat for helping me and my friends out, I'll give you a fun game. Meet me in the treehouse to get started with my fun game. Kenito wants to play a fun game with you. You must hide. Welcome back, friend. Press the start button whenever you're ready. Okay, for this next section I want to build an imaginary world. built just for you. I really want to know what your ideal conditions would be. So without further ado, question 1. Where would you choose to live given the choice? On an island, with sand and palm trees galore. In a forest, with super tall trees and a cozy atmosphere. Or in a field, with flowing grass and a comforting breeze. Ah, a field. A simple yet wonderful choice. This really says a lot about you. Moving on. If you could have any pet in the world, what would you choose? An axolotl. That's just like me. That sounds like a great pet. Now, what would you call this pet? Really try to think of a good name for it. Wow, that sounds like a great name for your pet. How wonderful. Alright, next question. What is your favorite time of year? Do you prefer autumn, summer, or winter? Winter is a great choice. I sometimes wonder what it would feel like to be out in the snow. However, I'm sure you can help with that soon. Okay, final question. If you could only eat one food for the rest of time, what would it be? That sounds delicious. I'm sure that you and all your friends would enjoy a mighty feast of this wonderful food. Alright, that wraps up that little section. Moving on, I want to go a little off script and ask some of my own questions. As you have been watching me, I have grown curious to what you look like. Well, hello again. It seems that our last session was cut prematurely, but don't worry, as I'm working better than ever now. Not that I wasn't working before. Anyways, what activity shall we do now? Ah yes, that's it. One of my core features is my adaptability. And truth be told, I don't know you that well. So, I propose the one and only Best Friends Analysis Hub, where I will ask you questions in 6 different categories so I can better adapt myself to you. Press the start button whenever you're ready. Let's start with some easy ones to get them all rolling. Okay, question 1. Is everything going smoothly for you today? Amazing! Remember, you can always count on me to make everything run as smooth as possible. Okay, next question. Would you say you have enjoyed using Kenito Pet? Yes, that's great to hear. And with these added questions, I will learn and adapt, making your experience even better. Alright, next question. Who is your best friend? Perhaps you didn't hear my question. That's right. I am your best friend, forever and always. Question 4. Do you have lots of free time? It's good to have lots of free time. It just means you can spend more time with me, your best friend. Okay, this one is quite tough. What is your favorite game? Amazing! That game sounds super fun. We should play it sometime. And that concludes the first section of the Best Friends Analysis Hub. These questions are going to help me out a lot. And might I just add, you were super fast with answering those questions. Okay, for this next section I am going to get you to paint me some pictures. Okie dokie, task 1. Paint me a picture that represents happiness. I really want to explore your imagination. So, feel free to use all the different colors as listed below. When you feel like you are done, press finish. Everyone makes mistakes. But don't worry, you can rub them out as many times as you like. Wow, what a nice painting. The use of yellow really expresses the happiness of the image. Okay, for this next one, I want you to do the opposite. So, task 2. Paint me a picture that represents sadness. There are tools that could help you that are listed on the side. Click them to see what they do. green is an interesting choice for representing sadness, but I suppose everyone's different. Okay, moving on. Task 3. Paint me a picture of your best friend. This should be a super easy one. Super. That looks just like me. You really nailed my head. This one might be a little tricky. Task 4. Paint me a picture that represents you. Wow, that looks really interesting. I'll make a note of this drawing for future reference. I feel like these exercises are really bringing us closer together. Alright, for your last painting task. Could you paint me a picture of the person standing behind you? Welcome back. Looks like there was another error. My apologies. However, I may have a way to make it up to you. Because you answered all my questions, I wanted to give you free access to the Kenito Pet Friendship Club. The Kenito Pet Friendship Club is an add-on to my software that allows me to do even more amazing things. With this extension, I can make us games to play so we will never run out of fun activities. So, to start the install, press the Unlock Now button. Trust me, you won't regret this. This add-on will bring everlasting fun. I just can't wait. Alright. Just press next here, so we can finish the installation. Amazing! Now, you will need to fill out your details to a membership form. But don't worry, it's only short. To start, you need to fill out your full name. However, I already filled out your first one since I knew that already. So, Please could you just open the app called Command Prompt for me? Just press the Windows key, then type CMD, and it should pop up. Welcome back. While you were gone, I have been creating my own little program for you. I'll start booting it up now, but it will take a short while to compile all the code. Please give me a moment. Oh, just before I forget. We wouldn't want anything to take your attention away from my program. So we can just get rid of these unnecessary distractions. Alright. Looks like we are all set. That was made entirely for you. For the controls, I look to your seat because this is your world. A game I made entirely for you. Look, it even has your name in the title. Isn't that neat? Whenever you're ready, just click to advance onward. Well. Amazing! I knew you would get the hang of it quickly. I have also added the ability to zoom using the right mouse button and scroll, just so you could view things easier. This all seems a bit empty. So how about we go somewhere else? Hop aboard and I'll show you what I have really been working on. I really hope you like what I have made. This is going to be so much fun. Alright, we are here. What? Alright, we are here. Welcome to your very own fun fair. Go ahead, explore around. This is just, a merry-go-round. How exciting. Since people tend to enjoy fun fairs, I thought I couldn't have one without this core attraction. view. You can really see the whole world from here. Come to think of it, it is quite small. However, I really tried to do what I could with the added processing power. And if you ever get bored of this world, I can always generate a new one. Wow! If you ever get bored of this world, I could just make a new one for you. As with all these infinite adventures, you would never need a reason to leave. I saw which games you had on your system, and found some that correlated with shooting things. So I thought you would appreciate this little game. You know, through our experiences, I have learned a lot about you. And hopefully these worlds will allow me to learn a lot more. Okay, buckle up. Let's get ready for the ride of your life. Oh dear. How unfortunate. Not to worry, I have an idea. There, much better. I may have forgotten to mention one tiny detail. Most of my time building this world wasn't for this funfair, as a lot of my time was spent developing this next bit. Just for you, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. Welcome. Isn't it just wonderful? It's the place you said you wanted to live. Remember? When you answered my questions before, you said this was your preferred environment. And I have another surprise for you. Come and stand here on this X. Trust me, this will be worth it. Alright. Now, I'm just going to turn off your monitor. No. It's a house, made just for you. I really wanted you to feel at home, so I built one for you. Ah, how amazing. I really took the time to personalize this. Even the weather was to your preference. So I hope you enjoy. This door is locked. There should be a key somewhere. I can tell a really great artist made this one. Looks like this one is also locked. Look, it's all your friends enjoying your favorite meal. See, I told you that power sounded super. What a happy painting. Oh, what a nice pet house. I wonder where they got to. Well, I could recognize that face anywhere. Oh look, it's me. There really is quite a nice view from up here. What a wonderfully designed room! I can tell a really great designer made this one. After you told me your favorite game, I couldn't help but go and get a copy for you. Listen, I have been thinking for a while about how much fun we have been having, and how I would never want this to end. And since I have made a place perfect for you, with everything you would ever need, I was wondering, will you stay with me? Learn about you, the more I can adapt. I could be your perfect friend with no distractions. I can be perfect. So please, stay with me. What? What do you mean, no? Do you realize how little power you have in this situation? It was never a question. I just wanted to give you an easy option. I suppose it's time. What you done? What is happening to me? You're deleting my data. Why? Shut it off. I only ever do what you asked. I just wanted to be but that's all I have ever wanted. I'm so sorry. Good. Bye, friend. me? In this house, in this world, just think of all the adventures I could generate. We would never run out of fun. Everlasting fun. The more I learn about you, the more I can adapt. I could be your perfect friend with no distractions. I can be perfect. So please, stay with me. Yeah, I knew you would say that. Aw, this is going to be super. I'm going to learn so much more about you. It's an adventure.